Milan, in looking at last night's game against Buffalo, ultimately just too many ups and downs during the game to grab those 2 points because for large stretches you dominated.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously doesn't help when the team's not ready to play and we get down to, you know, when they get a 2-0 lead on us. It's hard to battle back. We didn't really start playing until, 5 minutes left in the first period, and I thought, we carried the play and the momentum all the way up until, the 6-on-5, and they were able to kind of get a bounce off the post and, uh, get a big goal for them to tie it up, and then, they get one in overtime. But you talk about the ups and downs and stuff like that. We were able to play, some pretty good hockey for about 40 minutes last night, and fortunately, when you look at all the positives that we did and how well we played, you hope that you get 2 points out of it, but it just goes to show, it's a 60-minute game and you need a full effort and you got to be ready to start on time. And we're still learning lessons as the season goes on. We're a third of the way through now, and hopefully we're starting to become more of a matured hockey team, and we got to get better in those type of situations, especially with the effort that we had last night.
Milan, in your experience, what does get you going? When it's not going well early, what are the guys saying on the bench to try to get things turned around? Is everyone realizing, all right, this isn't going well, let's, what happens on the bench in those situations?
Yeah, just kind of like you kind of said it right there. Guys just realizing that it's not going well and just kind of stepping up and kind of trying to bring some emotion to the game, and trying to find something to build off of, whether it's a shift in the ozone, whether it's a big hit, or sometimes even a fight, or even a big save. Just trying to find something to build some emotion off of.
And Hendricks tried that.
Oh yeah, he did try it, and unfortunately the other guy wasn't willing to participate in it. But also in saying that, we get a greasy power play goal and we're able to build off of that and tie it up, and then in the third get another huge power play goal, and we get that with 10 minutes left, and we're able to sustain some pressure, but we're able to put that last nail in the coffin. But I think moving forward, you kind of you got to be a realist and realize that, hey, yeah, we played well, but it wasn't enough to get the job done. But also, there was a lot of good things that we did last night that we need to bring in to play in order to beat a red-hot team like the Flyers tomorrow night.
You said it. Philadelphia's won 6 in a row. You're heading into a back-to-back. I'm wondering how the guys are feeling. They've played a lot of hockey. This next back-to-back is going to be 5 and 7. I think the whole stretch is 18 games in 32 days. As a veteran guy, do you feel it? Do even the young guys feel it? This game in, game out grind?
It definitely is a grind. Usually you don't feel a grind like this until about February, March, but
Right. And then you have the playoffs to look forward to.
Exactly. But I think for us, I think for all of us, the fact that we're battling, in the Pacific Division for a playoff spot. Now Calgary's come into the fold of things, so there's 4 or 5 teams now battling for those, 3 or 4 playoff spots that are going to be there at the end of the year. This is the, when you hit a bunch of games like this, this is the time of year where you have to accumulate points that'll get you in that playoff spot. So, you talk about the 5 and 7 and the 18 and 32. It sounds like a lot, and it is a lot. It's hard on the body. It's really, your body does take a toll mentally and physically, but you got to take it one game at a time and one step at a time and one period at a time, and it all starts with a big start heading into the next game. And we didn't have that in Buffalo, so hopefully we can correct that heading into tomorrow night.